Hi all and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be going over the June Star Wars Legion updates, my hot to not so hot takes because I'm a fan of I think almost everything here, and the new cards that also came out with this point update. Starting with the points, the Rebel Alliance change is well needed. Ahsoka going down is amazing. It is near perfection and I am so happy it happened. The ATRT going up makes sense. It was really good. The laser cannon going up and the rotary blaster going down is also good. I like the balance out of it. It makes sense. The ATRT was very good. I don't know if this is too much of a nerf. I think the changes to the guns actually was good. I don't like the raising of the price of the main one. If it was, I'm kind of in a if it was one or the other boat right now. Because if you take an ATRT with a laser cannon, you're paying 9 more points, and that's a lot for what it does. But the ATRT with the rotary blaster, I think, is in a better spot because you are kind of netting 1 point, I guess. Mando resistance going down, it needed to. It was not worth it at 68. 62. That's good. Rebel veterans going down is amazing, and it makes them very, very viable when they weren't before. And the sleeper cell going up makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. It was very dominant of sorts, although my local meta didn't really see its effect because it's a new thing and no one really brought it in. It makes sense. I understand why. Sabine Wren going down and the Dark Saber going down is very interesting. And the Dark Saber going down is already the start of the Shadow Collective at the end. Shadow Collective got something. Shadow Collective players always being the one winning. I'll take it. The Galactic Empire point changes are needed. Everything went down. I just don't think this is enough. I am a big fan of the Imperial Death Troopers and the Shore Troopers. In fact, I use them a lot. Everything going down with them is good. It is so good. But more needed to be done. Stormtrooper Riot Squad going down and the KX droids going down. It's good. I honestly don't know if it was enough of a change. As terrible as this sounds, like I have to now run the Riot Squad a couple times and see if this is enough for me to go, yes, these are good. Because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna give you a solid maybe on those. Stormtroopers going down is needed, but I feel like they should have the upgrades should have also gone down. I think just having the Stormtrooper squad go down is not good. They should have gotten a Shore Trooper treatment. And Stormtroopers themselves didn't go down, just the Stormtrooper squad upgrade went down. So I think Stormtroopers should have gone down more. And the speeder bike going down, that's not going to be enough to make me take it. It's just not. I don't like the speeder bikes, but then again, it's, it's not bad. It's not going to be enough to make me go, yes, I can include these in my list now. The Galactic Republic got a decent amount of changes as well. ARC troopers went up, Echo went down. I I like taking Echo with ARC troopers. This just means that the list that I have that has Echo with ARC troopers does not change at all. I get why these changes were made, but it feels kind of weird. To people who do just want to take Echo, good job. Um, you can. Easier. ATRTs got the same change. It's good. Although it looks like their base point. So this got the change I wanted in Rebels. Interesting. Very interesting. I did not notice that when I was writing my notes for this. Interesting. I like this ATRT change more than. Bark speeder going down across the board. This will make me take the Bark, actually. I already took the Bark because I loved the model, but this is what the Bark needed. Everything going down across the board, great. Cody going down, no complaints. The Lat going down, especially with the upgrade cards we get to see later, really, really good. Padme going down makes sense, and Yoda going down is something I was not expecting, but also is very good. I like these changes. Republic needed help, they got help. ARC troopers did need to go up a little. All right, things I don't like. Asajj going down, I don't think Asajj should have gone down. Droidekas going up, I don't think Droidekas should have gone up. Poggle the Lesser going down, yeah. That's a big significant for what he can do with his cards. But yeah, Stap Riders going down, yeah. Sunfac going down, yeah. Like, I'd never see these in the local meta, except for a Asajj. I still see a Asajj. Droidekas, I think you can just deal with them so easily. Like, I don't know if it's necessary to raise the price. I mean, I remember when Droidekas were the worst thing in the game, and now, eh. Experimental droids was not targeted enough by this, I think. And I guess they're trying to make other things viable, but experimental droids, they need a target. They're too dominant. They are way too dominant. Mercenaries, Mr. I am so happy because Shadow Collective gets mentioned. Super Commandos went down. Yay. Pikes went down. Yay. The Disruptor went down. Yay. The Dark Saber is a free upgrade. Yay. This, on my average Shadow Collective list, gives me an extra like 38 to 40 points to work with because I'm a very simple Shadow Collective player. So this is good news. Good news for the tank coming out soon. Good news. I am happy with these changes. Legion, keep making these changes. Make Shadow Collective like viable, please. So I kind of just took screen caps of these real quick to get this out, so I apologize. Some of these are doubled up. So Strike and Fade is good for a speeder. It's a good speeder upgrade for 5 points. I might toss this on Barks as just an auto take now. An extra free move. Perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. The Strike Team leader just isn't fully exported. I don't want to comment on it until it is. They mentioned in the Discord it was an issue with whatever software they were using. It makes sense. So you kind of just spread out an aim or a dodge token, and that makes sense. It's during setup, so that makes sense. Like I think I know what it's supposed to do, but I don't know what the backup does. I don't know if I'm just blanking on it right now as I'm recording this, like right after I read this after I got off work, but I like what I see. It is good. Some new mission objectives. I like these. They're very good. Well, I should say mission objective. For the next cards, we have mission objective and trusted agent. I like these a lot. Mission objective giving you rerolls when you're shooting at something and testing an objective. Yes, absolutely. This is I will take this on my shore troopers, probably. Maybe. On some of them. Trusted agent is good. Like, that is just it's good. It gives you more weird things you can do. I like Trusted Agent. It's good. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it that often, but it gives you fun interactions, and I like things that give you fun interactions. Alright. Imperial March is fantastic. This almost makes up for the fact that Empire still needed more point cuts. And the Empire hasn't really been, eh. This is going to be really good and almost a must take on Riot Troopers. Which I kind of feel like if it's an almost must take on Riot Troopers, you can just word this ability into them. Do Riot Troopers actually already have charge? Okay, I paused my recording real quick and checked. Riot Troopers do have charge, but the extra speed you get from this still makes me think it might be a must take. Just saying. But it's good on pretty much anything you can do in Melee and Empire, which isn't much, but it's good. I like it. It gives you options. Terror is needed. New force power for Dark Side when they barely have any good force powers anymore. Good. Fantastic. Amazing. Perfection. Gives you a ranged attack and gets suppression. You don't kill anything, but that's fine. You just have a good option, and I would take this with Mull. Maybe. Maybe. Dug-in is really what I'm going to be taking with my shore troopers. I love Dug-in. You roll red defense die instead of white dice. Well, you don't have a face down order token and in outer territory, but you just choose when to shoot stuff better. Perfect. This is a really good defensive rule. It's good. I love this. I know I've been saying it's good so much, and I'm sorry. I wish I could have scripted this slightly better and not replaced good a lot. But I think it does also show that these are changes the game needed, and these really make me look a bit more fondly on those April updates, which I was a bit more harsher on, because it shows they still care. Tranquility is fine. I don't love it. I think other light side powers are better or would just take other force powers. I don't usually need to rally in my games that often because if something would have enough suppression tokens to have to roll this, it I it might just be better to let them keep the suppression and keep that save it provides maybe? Like, I can see how this would be useful, but there are other ways you can do it, and I feel like there are more valuable force things to use than tranquility. That's just me, though. Alright, extra supplies. Extra supplies is fine. It's fine. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, but it's and clairvoyance is interesting. Because for a force power, rerolling attack and defense die and converting any surges is good. Like for 10 points, it's good, but you have to discard the card. So, like, I think that means that you just use it once, and I don't know if that's worth the 10. I just don't. Now we get on to my favorite cards. Spotter Uplink is fun. It feels kind of like Tau marker lights when I was playing 40k. But gaining sharpshooter 1 is good. It's fun. I like this. It works. It works. Door gunners. Door gunners is fun. 12 points is a lot for what you get, but you get the free attack action with it using only this weapon, even though you've already made an attack this turn. So you can do shenanigans with it. And I like that you can do shenanigans with it. I like that it gives you more options. I will be taking this on my LAAT list and tabletop sim that I have literally just to eventually convince myself to buy one. That's it. That's the entire reason that my list exists. I like these though. Door gunners, I am just going to use for the flavor. That's it. I love flavor rules that are good enough to be worth the points. And I think that makes it good enough. Well, my hot takes were all super positive, but I'm still going to call them my hot takes because it gets clicks. Sorry to anyone who came here expecting criticism. You can watch my last Legion video, which is up in that little tab thing you can click on now. That was full of me actually not being happy with the game. This makes me feel better. I still have issues with what happened, but it makes me feel better about recommending the game to people because at the very least, AMG still cares. You want my crazy hot take? I still hate the new card design. Absolutely terrible. They should change it 100%. I will continue to use the fan cards that still have art. What the current design is terrible for the upgrade cards. Need something better. There, that's my bad hot take. Anyway, releasing this video the day after my last scheduled video came out is really funny. I hope all of you enjoy this. I am coming back to YouTube, maybe, strong. I should have a video out this week and should have a video out this weekend. Working on it. I think it's going well. I think it should be done by then. Have a wonderful week all, and I'll see you all on Sunday, maybe. Ciao.